Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beelan. I'm coming to you with another review of Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 5, Episode 18, Friends Are Lovers. Yeah, when I tell you this episode made me so mad, I said, why? Why? And we're going to get there because when I tell you, ooh, I just want, if if I had a shoe, I would have just threw out, you know what? Them white boots that Karen took off. I would have took that same white boot and threw it and hit Danni in the top of her head. But anyway, we finna get into this episode because this hey, y'all, this is Sheila Beeler. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I love when you all comment and we get into it and we get into it in the comments. We talk about it, we thug it out, we have a good time. Please comment, and also please like the content if you get anything out of it. The more you like my videos, the more it goes up through the algorithm, and then the more people will see me, and the more people will start watching me or whatever. I am trying to grow my channel. I'm a growing channel, so please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, if you laugh a little bit like that was kind of funny or whatever, just go ahead and don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. But we finna get into this episode because, honey, when I tell you, I was like throwing Karen white shoes, man. Look at the white shoes, child, throwing them. I was over it. All right, so the episode picks up where it left out with the fight. Child, for Aaron to be a preacher and for him to have knock knees, that sucker can fight. Cause one thing I can say, Tyler really don't make the men. I mean, almost kind of Calvin a little bit, but he don't make them as if they just can't fight. He gives them like like he give the people a run for their money when it come down to the fighting thing. Cause the way Zach be running his mouth, he seemed like he should have had Aaron, but Aaron was sticking with him. Aaron said, I ain't no punk. I might be a preacher. You know what I'm saying? My pants might be real tight, but I'm finna be fighting too. You ain't finna be bullying me or punking me. Not especially in front of my woman, Karen. Shoot. Child, Zach didn't know he was gonna get all that. But anyway, so everybody coming in. Karen trying to break up the fight. Andi trying to break up the fight. Fatima walking in all slow, trying to break up the fight. Angela, she just looking over there being messy, like, I knew he was going to fight. So everybody out here trying to break up the fight, right? They in the middle of the restaurant. White folk looking, black folk looking. Everybody just looking like, ooh, I think I know him, but I don't know. They probably got their camera phones out. Yeah, we don't know. But anyway, they fighting, right? So they break it up. This white man break it up, and the owner of the restaurant was black, look like, child, but he said it ain't nothing, it ain't nothing but a little scuffle. But they break it up, and everybody go to their respective areas. Andi said, we going at the back. Andi said, Karen, Aaron, come on, we going at the back. We got time for this. And then Zach over there hollering, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice. I was like, yeah, you was trying to be nice, but Zach, you almost got beat up. I mean, you had your punches, but you was looking like you was dazed and confused, child. You know, your bob and weaving was a little bit slow because you got slung on top of a table, on the side of the table, under the table, over the table, over there where Karen was by the table, over there where that white lady was sitting by the table. I mean, you was getting tossed around. I mean, you held your own, but you was still getting tossed. Anyway, so Fatima looking at him like, okay, Zach, we gotta go. So they end up leaving. Hold on, before they was leaving, the man talking about he gonna call the police. Fatima said, forget you and the police. And while they was walking out, child, Angela trying to get the man to call her because she need a man since she found out that her man is like men and women, mostly men. So she got to find her a new man. Anyway, so after all that, they leave out the restaurant. While they gone, Robin is still in the restaurant. He's still trying to finish up his drink. So while he over there minding his own business, Gary come in and he thinking that he finna get somewhere and sit down. But he looks at the restaurant and it is in disarray. And while he talking to the man about why this restaurant look crazy because of the scuffle, he looks over and he sees Robin. And he go over to Robin and gloat, telling Robin, yeah, your drink look a little low. Let me go and help you out, insinuate that he ain't got no money. And he brought up the meeting that they're about to have and pretty much rubbing in Robin's face that he about to get his company taken away from him. But Gary thought he was going to get the last laugh. And Robin was like, no. You thought I was that leverage? The money is there. The money is in the business account. Gary said, it's in the business account? Yeah, it's there. So we good. Because, he was like, you got less than 24 hours. He had threw that up first. But Robin was like, nope. I'm good. The money is there. Oh, it's there? Yeah, it's there. It's in the business account. Oh, it is? Yeah. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Oh, so you thought I wasn't going to get that money, did you? See, you thought. See, that's what you get for thoughting. Sometimes you got to think it through and not thought it out. But anyway, so Gary over there looking all crazy because he thinking that he about to get this man company. He about to have Andi as his girl full time, but it ain't working in his favor. So while Robin like, you know what? I'll holler at you later. Gary, he going on about his business and he goes sit at the table. So while he's sitting at the table, he mad. He calls Hayden on the phone. Hayden having him a midnight session with the girl that he just met 2 days ago. And he don't want to stop. So he answers the phone. He mad at Gary. Like, what do you want? I'm busy. Gary telling him, man, I just seen Robin. He said, so? He said, well, Robin has the money. How he get the money? He said, that's what I'm trying to find out. So Hayden just like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll figure out how he got the money. And when I was thinking, when Robin was telling Gary initially, I was hoping that Robin didn't say that he had the money, but I guess he couldn't resist because Gary was so happy about him not having the money and them taking over his company. Because I was thinking that they was going to find out who gave Robin the money and to try to counter whatever he thought that he could have. So I was really kind of hoping that Robin could kind of hold it tight to his chest and wait till they get into the meeting to bust everybody's bubble. But it didn't happen that way. And with that being said, Hayden is going to figure out how he got the money. And maybe they might try to, counter it some type of way to still slow down Robin's process as far as them taking over the company or slow down the process of Robin trying to keep his company. But anyway, so Hayden gets off the phone with Gary and he's in the bed with his girl. So child, Hayden playing sugar daddy. She talking about she got to get to work. She got to find her job because the dude that took all the money that she had. So she need to get her a job. Hayden talking about she don't need to get no job because Hayden was going to take care of her. You know what this kind of reminded me of on that scene of Waiting to Exhale when her name was Robin and she was in the bed with the dude from the marketing dude. What's his real name? Dang, I forgot what his name is. But anyway, him. And he told me, I'll give you everything you ever want, everything you ever need. Just tell me. I was like, okay. So fast forward to Hayden. He talking about you don't need no job. And she's like, you gonna take care of me? He talking about I might. Boy, it's either is you ain't. But anyway, she was like, well, I can't have you taking care of me. I need to get me a job. So apparently Hayden gonna help her find a job. She said, Hayden, you don't even know what I do. Okay, so what do you do? Tell me what you do. I would have been like, well, I'm an accountant and I'm used to making X amount of dollars, a month. But anyway, she said she do secretarial work and he gonna get her a job as a secretary. But he still want them to continue to hunch all night so he can finish doing whatever he was doing. So they get to kissing, all that loud kissing. I said, do y'all gotta kiss that loud? Really? Do y'all gotta kiss that doggone loud? Child, anyway, bye. So after the fight, Angela and Fatima pull up outside of the house and they waiting on Zach to get there. I guess she left her key at home. I don't understand why she just can't go inside her own house. She gotta wait till Zach pull up. Angela over there like, girl, he was mad, huh? Because he was over there, woo, 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 you know, doing whatever she was doing with her fist. And Fatima was like, girl, yeah, he was mad, you know. Is you sure he coming home? He better come home. I mean, but you gonna leave anyway, so what's the point of him coming home? Anyway, so Zach pulls up and they go in the house. They had this whole argument. He over there frustrated, his fist hurting. She go in there and get the ice pack talking about, you happy? Are you proud of yourself? And I'm just like, here we go with this again. So they get to arguing. And he was just like, well, she was saying that he was upset originally because of Karen. Zach said he ain't upset because of Karen. He upset because of Aaron, because Aaron always running his mouth. She was like, nuh-uh, you upset over Karen because of the whole picture situation. And Fatima was trying to express to Zach, Karen wasn't even the one that did it. It was somebody that Angela knew. And Zach is like, how is it that it's somebody that Angela knew when Karen all of a sudden is being nice to him? Karen all of a sudden want to hug him. And now all of a sudden it's this picture. He's saying it don't make sense. But Fatima's still trying to say, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And then she trying to tell Zach that Zach handled it the wrong way and he finna end up going to jail. And he was like, why every time I do something, he like, why every time I do something, I got to be the one going to jail? When you run around here, you know, beating up people, you know, almost unaliving people, you know, doing all this extra stuff to people, and I'm the one that got to end up going to jail. And she was like, yeah, because you a felon. She was like, well, you might as well be, because you out here doing stuff. But the thing about it is that she ain't getting caught. Every time you do something, you get caught up. She ain't getting caught, so she has less to worry about. So anyway, they get into a screaming match because Zach says he ain't got time for this. He finna get ready to go to bed. And then Fatima's like, well, you finna go over here and sleep on this couch. Zach like, I'm not finna sleep on the couch. Why would I sleep on the couch in my house? I'm finna go to bed. And so Fatima took it like, because I could look at it two ways. I looked at it two ways. Zach like, this my house. I'm not finna sleep on the couch. Cause even me and my husband, if he get mad, he ain't finna go sleep on no couch. My husband told me plenty of times, I'm not finna sleep on the couch in my house. And both you know what I'm saying? This our house. It ain't no one, this our house. So he like, I'm not finna sleep on the couch in my house. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bed. What that you talking about? And the only thing I say is okay. I'm in the bed, man. He in the bed, man, too. But then if you looking at it from Fatima's perspective, she already in her feelings because she wanted to keep her place. And she was already in the back of her mind saying, what if we get into an argument? You're going to be able to kick me out, or you're going to be able to pretty much stunt on your territory, you know? And that's when she was just like, oh, so it's your house. It ain't our house, you know? So, technically it is his house, but you live here, so it is y'all's house. But I don't really think that he was meaning, my opinion, I don't think that he was meaning, this is my house, so you can't tell me what to do. He like, I'm not sleeping on no couch, period. I live here. I'm not sleeping on no couch. But she took it as a personal dig, like, this my house, and I do what I want to do. But my thing is, Fatima, why you trying to tell this man to sleep on the couch? That's his bed too. He could say this, well, this our bed. You making him get out of his bed. But anyway, so, I mean, I get it. I see both sides. And then she brings up the fact, you doing me like how my exes used to do me. She always bring that stuff up. And then he says, why is it every time I get into some trouble, you scolding me like I'm a child? He like, I'm not no child, you know? And then she brings up the fact that you got me in all this mess. these baby mamas, everything you got going on. He brings up the baby mamas. I can't get right. It's always something. It's Heather, it's Karen, it's you. So both of them bringing up all these valid points as to why both of them should be upset with each other. And the thing about it is nobody's listening. So Fatima just saying, well, I'm just finna go. I'm finna go and I'm finna go sleep somewhere else. And so as she's trying to leave, he runs around the table and try to stop her, and he like, why you gonna leave? Every time you get into an argument, you run it, and she just like, yeah, because you're not finna put me in no situation like I don't have a say in my space, because she said she don't have to ever come back. And he's just like, can we talk about this? And she like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And then he starts saying that she's acting crazy and she's talking about that she's crazy and she acting crazy. And then Fatima like smush him in the face, like, I show you crazy, like smush him in the face. And I said, here we go with this stuff. Everybody want to put their hands on everybody because they could have easily went another way. You smushed this man in the face, he could have easily smushed you back in your face. But luckily, Zach is not that type of person. So he didn't do that. And so she walks out and she going on about her life because she got to find it now. She running around looking for a hotel to go stay in. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, as I said in my recap of this whole episode, I just feel like this relationship between Zach and Fatima, it's really getting very toxic. I mean, it's getting toxic to the point to where they can't even have a civilized conversation about the incident. And I understand that tension is high, but if you can't just have a rational conversation without putting your hands on one another, then I mean, maybe they do need to take a break. And this is why I said a long time ago, before Fatima even sold her, well, I hope she didn't sell it. Well, I guess she had to, because she running around talking about she gonna stay in the hotel. So apparently she still don't, she let go of her house or whatever. So this is why I said, because they move so fast in their relationship, Fatima should have kept her stuff, he should have kept his stuff, and they should have met somewhere in the middle. Now they upset and she got to figure out where she got to go stay. Anyway, so now back over at Karen's house, they get home. Karen and Andi have this big blow up. So I guess this is breakup night. Breakup night with friends. Breakup night with lovers. I guess hence the title. Karen is upset with Andi because she feels as if Andi was withholding information. Which Andi was withholding information. Karen's whole stance is, you're supposed to be my friend. I knew you longer. There is a picture because Andi had explained finally to Karen what was really going on. The whole picture situation, and Karen picked up on it and said, oh, so you got that information from Fatima and you wasn't going to tell me. So here we are. So for Karen is like, there is a picture with me in it. It's about me and you didn't tell me. And I could agree. I agree. Now, I understand you keeping stuff from me as far as, I said this already. You keeping stuff from me as far as them getting engaged, them moving in together. I understand that. But if I'm literally in a picture and it's causing this much drama, you don't think that you could have told me this? And she said, if you would have told me this, I could have called him and been like, I don't have nothing to do with it. This ain't got nothing to do with me. And for all y'all in them comments saying that Karen had something to do with it, she's saying it right now that she could have told Zach, I don't have nothing to do with that. She would have knew and could have stopped the situation before it even got this far. But everybody want to keep secrets. Everybody want to see how it's going to work itself out. And as I stated in my preview about this episode, all of this could have been avoided if everybody could have just told everybody everything. All right. So you got Aaron over there in the corner. He over there trying to jump in, and it got to the point to where Karen is like, you betrayed me. You betrayed me. And Andi is like, no, I didn't. I don't tell you stuff that Fatima tell me. And I don't tell Fatima, you stuff, vice versa. She don't say what Karen say, and she don't say what Fatima say to each other. And as she trying to talk and explain herself, she look over at Karen, excuse me, Andi looks over at Aaron and like, Aaron, can you interject? Karen said, no, this ain't got nothing to say. This ain't got nothing to do with him. This us. You know what I'm saying? This is us. We trying to figure this out. And she just like, you choosing her over me. You choosing her over me. And it's a sticky situation to be the person in the middle that gotta hold secrets for everybody. And it's almost like, Andi, you might, shoot, I would tell you to let both of them go, but you in too deep. Because Andi talking about Fatima is loyal. So Karen like, okay, but what am I? So I haven't been loyal to you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a rock and a hard place. They got to figure out their relationship. So Karen said, I don't want to be your friend no more. It's done. And Andi looked visibly hurt. She like, you don't mean that, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Karen, you overreacting. You are. Because for you to throw away a friendship over a miscommunication, it is wrong. Because I feel like you were just mad, and then you were slick jealous of this whole relationship with Andi and Fatima. And like you told Aaron later on, you know what I'm saying? She got your man, she got your ex-man too. So anyway, yeah. So Karen storms off and she go in her room after she tell Andi she don't really want to do with her no more. And so now Aaron wants to interject. And because Andi is still mad, she fussing and taking it out on Aaron. Aaron like, I mean, what you want me to do? I can't get her too upset because she pregnant. She high risk. I'm trying to look after the baby. And Andi like, now all of a sudden you want to say something? I mean, don't you think she wrong? Is this right? And then Aaron just like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to talk to her. So, child, everybody mad. Andi end up leaving. So, back over at Sabrina's house, Sabrina done tell the news that she done lost her job. Danni like, oh my God, you'll get another one. She said, I can't get another one. This is different. This is banking, which I said in my other review. Banking is a different thing. And then because her field is banking, she gonna have to go down there and work with Karen at the mastery. She gonna have to be sweeping flows. Cause now she got $87,000. She gonna have to use that to get by. Just to get by. I woke up feeling brand new. She lost her job. Anyway, that's a sad situation, you know? So I don't know what she gonna do. She gonna have to change her whole field of study. Because she ain't about to get no job. Even if she proven innocent, she not about to get another banking job. They not gonna do that. I don't know what she gonna do. She better learn how to braid hair. Anyway, so they get off into that. And then she noticed that Danni constantly is looking at her phone. So Sabrina like, why you keep looking at your phone? She like, oh, nothing. Then she said, oh, so you waiting on Preston to call? She was like, nah, she done with that. You know, she kind of over it. And then she's just like, okay, so what are you going to do? But Danni really doesn't know what she wants to do. She said she just finna get ready to go. She finna call a ride. And then we really figure out that Danni ain't got no car. Danni's car is total. Now, I've been asking the question the last 4-5 episodes, how is Danni getting around? So I guess she been Ubering everywhere. Looks like it. Seems like it. And now this dumb girl, ooh. You know what? This is the part that made me mad. This it right here. Because I've been calling it from day one. I've been calling it from day freaking one. She said she's going to call her a ride. And then after all the insults about Sabrina's outfits and the wine and all that stuff, she leaves out the door. So when she leaves out the door, she calls, we all knew it, Q. We knew this. Tyler, why? Do you just want to keep Q with a job? If you wanted to keep Q with a job, you should have wrote him different. You should have wrote this man different. Anyway, so child, she get Q her location. And Q come get her. Anyway. So back over at Karen's house, Aaron, he over there, his knuckles all bruised up or whatever. And Karen tells him that, he really didn't have to prove his, I guess she told him he really didn't have to be fighting like that. But he said, it's nothing. It's whatever it is, what it is. And then he brings up Zach, and she says, well, Zach is really, really upset because he feels like he was wrong, which he has the right to be upset. But Aaron's whole thing is he just want to make sure that she was okay. That's all he was really concerned about. And so he brings up the thing about Andi, and she says she knows she handled it wrong and she's going to have to talk about it. And she also said this. She said, I did not call Zach down to my shop. He came on his own. She said she was just being nice. She didn't know that somebody was going to take a picture. She said it again. She said, do y'all hear this? Or do y'all think she's still lying? I believe her. I do. Because at this point, it's almost like she understands the fact that, I know she understands the fact that Fatima got her man, her ex-man. She understands the fact. Now, she don't understand. She is jelly. She a little jelly that Fatima got her man. Fatima getting her friends. She says she don't want to feel that way. Did she say she not jealous, but she still feel a way about it? And I understand it. I do. She says excuse me. She says she's not, I think she said she's not jealous. She don't hate her or something. Something to that effect. Either she not jealous of her or she don't hate her, but she don't like the fact that Fatima is always around now. Pretty much. She always around. She got a friend. She got an ex-man. But she gonna try to make it right. She gonna make it right with Andi. But I thought she was gonna make it right with Andi in the morning. But anyway. So she ends up having to call Pam, child, making sure that Pam sent her this video. And they had this whole back and forth about the video and all of that. So anyway. So Andi back at her house, she told, she tells Robin to come up. And she also calls Fatima. And Fatima says she's trying to get her a hotel. She tells Fatima to come over to her house. So Fatima coming to her house. So Robin comes up. They talk. He says he just want to, kind of check on her, see how everything going with her. And also tell her that she saw Gary that he saw Gary at the restaurant. She said how she starts to think that Gary is stalking her. And she's trying to figure out why, if, and why. But anyway, they tell each other thank yous, and then they say they're going to see each other in the morning. That's pretty much what their conversation was. So this is stupid. This is stupid. Oh my God. Q at the house. Q need a place to stay. Because Q been sleeping in Maurice's car. Danni dumb. Danni just dumb. Tyler is writing Danni to be dumb. Tyler is writing Danni to just be sleeping with any and everybody. This man, Q sleep with the men. Q sleep with the women. Q sleep with the couches and the chairs. Q sleep with anything that he can make a hole. This don't make no sense to me. And now she don't even know. She know this man from a can of dirty paint. He takes off all his... This the same thing he did with Maurice. Took off all his clothes And talking about he vulnerable and want to go lay in the bed because he needs somebody to hold him. Look at this. Look at when I tell y'all, I am so over Danni. I'm so over I'm so over the way Tyler is writing Danni. This is the ridiculousness of it all. This dude took a bath and put back on his same dirty clothes, dirty drawers. Danni know it. And then she gonna sit up here and he take off all his clothes. Then she gonna have nerve to say, oh, you got condoms. Karen, where your white shoe? Karen, where is your white boot? Where is your white boot when you need it? This don't make no sense. Can somebody go and hit Danni on top of the head? Because somebody need to knock some sense into her. Because this is stupid. We understand that you don't know how to communicate with Preston. We understand you depressed about your life. We understand this. But out of all the people, you gonna go sleep with Q and he got an ankle monitor on. The man dirty. He sleeping in cars. He smoking old weed and drinking beer that he... You know what? I'm over. I don't have nothing else to say, but this is stupid. This is stupid. All of this is stupid. Anyway, Maurice back over there. He done got a cellmate. Come to find out the cellmate, his eyes twitching from left to right. They twitching up and down. For some reason, he done got in here giving this whole story about the doggone PO. Not the PO. What is it? The prosecuting attorney. I guess that is a PO. PA. That's A, not O. Talking about he need to rat on his friend, trying to get him to turn over on the person he know, but he ain't gonna do it. He been in jail for a year over some bank fraud. I said, really? Really? Maurice talking about, oh, so you were informant. They put you in here to find out information about Maurice. Child, and then I guess he flirting, talking about he been watching him. If you've been watching him the whole time, how in the world did you get in this cell? What did you do to get in this cell? Where was you at? What cell was you in yesterday for you to get in this cell? This is a setup. This looks stupid. The man can't even keep his eyes straight for him to even look at Maurice. He's stuttering and carrying on. And child, Maurice tell him to get in the top bunk because he a bottom. Sometime he a top. Anyway, over that. Now, over here, Andi, Fatima came in. She came over there. She ain't got no soap, no toothpaste, no pads, no tampons. She ain't got no pajamas. Andi said she got everything for him. Then Fatima sitting up here telling Andi, yeah, he up here talking about my house. Child, anyway, your house, his house, everybody's house, our house, we mad. And Andi over there like, And then she says that she hates that she has to come between that. Fatima says that she hates that Karen had to come between the relationship, right? And then while they over here talking about Karen, I don't even know how Karen heard this. How Karen is, were they talking that loud? Because from my understanding, them look like two steel double doors. Maybe the steel doors are thin. I guess. I don't know. So while they over there talking about Karen and getting in between a relationship, they don't want it to happen. Karen, she all of a sudden comes in at the door. Talking about, yeah, y'all talking about me coming in. Y'all can keep. I guess Karen couldn't wait. She had to get there to express how sorry she was to her best friend. And come to find out her new old friend, which is Fatima, is in the building. I use friend to be funny. Yeah, I was really kind of over this episode. Because that whole Danni thing, that really just, that took me out. So apparently we're going to have a confrontation next week with all three of them. And hopefully they can come up with some type of something about this whole picture and all of that. Because this is irritating. I'm sick of pictures. I'm sick of Danni. I'm sick of Preston. Sabrina got to find her job. Child, Hayden, he done found him a woman and he can't think straight. Gary trying to figure out his life about what he got going on. But anyway, y'all, this is Sheila B. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what y'all think about this episode. Was y'all over Danni like I was? Were y'all? Please leave it in the comments. All right. Thank you. I know I forgot a lot. Charge to my head and my heart. Me, Jesus loves you. Y'all have a great day. Bye.